Alright, boys and girls, we are working on lesson 6, estimating and measuring capacity. This lesson is hands-on, so I suggest going outside because things might get a little bit messy. You will need a measuring cup, if you have one, something that holds approximately a pint. So I found this handy glass from my dad. I took it. If you have it, you might want a quart-size measuring cup. So that's a measuring cup that looks about to be this size. It holds about 2 cups. And anything that holds a gallon, so maybe an old milk jug, ask your parents about that one. Something that can contain a gallon of fluids. If you have that around, great. Go ahead and grab it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to estimate about how many cups you think can fit into a pint. Before we begin, I want you to go ahead and draw out a chart that looks like the one we have here. Okay? So you should have 3 columns and 3 rows, and on 2 of those columns you should have an estimating column and then the actual column. We're going to estimate, and then we're going to measure the actual cups that fit in that container. Alright, so the first container we're going to use is a pint glass. You're going to need a pint glass, and you're going to need your measuring cup that holds 1 cup. Looking at this cup, just visualizing, how many cups do you think you would need to fill up this pint? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask my assistant. Hi, Mr. Swanson.
Hi.
How many cups do you think you would need to fill up this pint?
Oh, wow. 5.
5?
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4. Okay, let's test it out. So, with my container of water, and that's why we're outside, guys, right? I'm going to fill up my cup very carefully. And I might even, hopefully not spill on the computer.
Oh, I want to change my answer.
He wants to change his answer. Okay, so that's 1 cup. Let's do another one. Uh-oh, I spilled a little.
I changed my answer to 2.
Oh, now he changes his answer. So how many cups are we hold? How many cups are in the pint? Well, we can see now that it's 2. So in your column where it says estimate, you're going to write 5, because that's what he said. And then the actual amount was 2. Got it? Cool. All right, let's do it again, and we're going to use a quart this time. So I first want to compare cups and quarts. So using my measuring cup that I first use, I want to estimate how many cups are needed to fill this quart. So first let's ask our student. Mr. Swanson, how many cups do you think are needed to fill this quart?
Oh boy, I didn't do so good last time. I'm going to say I took 2 there. I'm going to say 4.
4. I think he's getting better at this. Okay, so I'm going to get the water from my container. Uh-oh. Almost 1. 2.
Okay, can I pour it in there?
Oh, yeah. 3. 4. And we were a little light on the first one, so I'm going to add a little more. There we go. They were at 4. Oh my gosh. And would you look at that? So, he was right on. 4 cups is equal to 1 quart. Good work.
Thank you.
So where it says estimate, we are going to write 4 cups. And on actual, we're also going to write 4 cups. Now, we're going to compare our pints to a quart. I'm going to put my water back in. And at this point, you should kind of have a feel for how much water you need. But let's see if he's got it. So, Mr. Swanson, how many pints do you think are needed to fill this quart?
Well, since there were 2 cups to a pint, I'd say maybe 2.
2. Let's see. All right, so we have very good pouring. And 2 pints. Whoa, very full. Nice pint. All right. Did he get it? He did. It's right at the line. Nice work.
Thank you.
So right under pints, we're going to put 2. Oh, I didn't line that up very well. And then under actual, I'm going to put 2. Looks like we're getting it. All right, the next thing we're going to do is I want you to consider how many quarts do you think you need to fill a gallon? And we're not going to fill this up because I actually don't have a gallon container to contain that many fluids, but I do have a gallon of Clorox bleach as a visual. So just estimating, how many quarts do you think you would need to fill up a gallon? I'm going to ask our student assistant, and then I'm going to leave you with that. How many quarts do you think you need to fill up a gallon?
I'm gonna guess 4.
4. Cool. And you know what you can do, guys? If you're interested in knowing the exact amount of fluid in a container, it usually says so on the bottom. So you might not have a scale at home, you might not have exact measuring cups, but most fluids that you can compare to will have a number on the bottom. And right here it says 3.62 quarts. So we know that we can round that to 4 quarts. So now my task for you is, using a measuring cup, estimate how many cups you would need to fill containers around your house. And be sure to clue your parents into what you're doing first. Then, if you're able to, fill the containers with water using your measuring cup. Make sure to keep track of your initial estimate and then the actual measurement in cups that you needed to fill the container. Record that data in a table just like we did with our original experiment. Number 2, you can do this in addition to task number 1, or you can do this instead. Because if you don't have measuring cups around, maybe number 2 would be a better fit. So option number 2 is to find products and fluids or like cans of food around your house. Estimate the amount of quarts or ounces in each container. If you had a product that was larger, would you want to estimate the measurement in quarts or in ounces? That's a question you'll have to think about. After you make your estimate, find the actual weight of the product on the label. And make sure to record both in your table just like we did earlier. And remember, we want an estimate column and we want the actual column. All right, that's your homework for today. Good luck.